Welcome back, viewers and followers of Celeb Corner K. Right now, the Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja, has currently been summoned by the High Court of Kenya, where he is supposed to answer to certain charges of how the police department has failed to capture one of its own, a police officer that was involved in the murder of baby Pendo back in the year 2017. The High Court has summoned Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja to appear in January 2025. The court is demanding an explanation to the failure to arrest senior police officer Mohamed Ba, who is linked to the 2017 murder of baby Samantha Pendo and the deaths of 37 others in Kisumu during the post-election violence in 2017. Remember, the 2017 election polls involved President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto and the then opposition leader Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, this order marks the latest turn in a long-standing case aiming to deliver justice for victims of the deadly crackdown following the contentious 2017 elections. In October 2024, the High Court instructed IG Kanja to arrest and produce Ba in court. Ba, one of the 12 senior police officers accused of murder and the crimes against humanity in Kisumu, has reportedly evaded authorities for over 2 years. Now, Justice Lilian Mutende issued this directive following a petition from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, ODPP, which argued that without Ba's presence, proceedings with the trial would undermine the fairness of the case. Now, Baby Pendos' case has been widely followed in Kenya, symbolizing the broader demand for accountability and reform within security forces. The infant was tragically killed in her family's home during police operations following the 2017 general election, drawing national and international condemnation. Now, the plea taking for the 11 other accused officers who have been in custody was initially set for October 2024, but was deferred to November 5th, 2024, which was today, to allow time for Ba's arrest. The ODPP insisted that trying only 11 of the 12 officers would prejudice the outcome of the trial, which includes charges of murder, assault, and other human rights abuse tied to the post-election violence. The High Court's directive sees a renewed push for accountability in one of Kenya's most high-profile cases of alleged police brutality, as it seeks justice for baby Pendo and other victims of the violence in Kisumu. Now, this is a very huge turn of events if we speak about accountability for police officers and how their involvement in certain cases have drawn attention and led to the death of so many Kenyans, but there is no accountability that has always been taken on. Now, right now, they are summoning Douglas Kanja. Now, the question is, who is summoning? Why are they not summoning the Inspector General of Police, IG Mutyambai, who was the IG back then, and the DCI director, George Kinoti, who was leading the DCI back then in 2017 under Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta? Not only that, if we fast forward to the 2024 demonstration, the Gen Z demos, IG Japhet Koome was the lead, was the Inspector General of Police, the former IG. And according to the news, the man was overseeing what was happening in the country. We all saw the Kware victims, what really happened. Remember, the day that the Kware killings were revealed and the bodies were found is the day that the IG of Police, Inspector General of Police, Japhet Koome, left the police force. So the question is, how do we come into a conclusion that right now these people are summoning IG Japhet Koome just a few weeks after he took over office, yet we know that there is an inspector general of police who is not answerable to the crimes that he committed, because you all can't assure me that Japhet Koome isn't supposed to appear to answer to what went down during the Gen Z demos. How does it work? How, that's the question that I will ask. How does it work that we reach at a point where uh, Koome is being, Kanja is being summoned for just 2 months into office, but the men that led the forces, where a lot of youths were killed, are still free men. Not only that, the former regime under Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the IG Hilary Mutyambai, together with George Kinoti, bodies were being retrieved day in, day out at Ribayala. There was claimed to be some torture chambers that had been designed where the officers were taking people who were a threat to Uhuru Kenyatta's regime to certain places where they were tortured for info, and it was claimed that even some of them were never seen again. They never came to reappear again. So tell me, yeah, the case of baby Pendo is a case that garnered attention worldwide. But tell me of the cases of Kware. Did the justice of the victims of Kware get served? The Korean dump site until today, I think there are some still bodies that are in there because the operation was rendered, it was overshadowed by certain things, and we forgot about the whole operation. Let's speak about the bodies that are currently in the city mortuaries. Right now, the mortuaries around Nairobi are claimed to be housing, and even the city mortuary itself, bodies of young men. Recently, we had Kalonzo speak, where they said that over 200 young men and women who were killed during the Gen Z demos, their bodies are still at the city mortuary because nobody has ever claimed ownership of the said bodies. Most of the bodies there were killed due to gunshot holes. It's a country that we live in. What can we say? All we can ask is that we hope for the best, that God serves this country with the justice that it deserves, because a lot of things happen under the carpet that we don't know about. A lot of things. Let's hope when Kanja appears before the High Court in the year 2025 on January, he will appear with information revealing the whereabouts of the police officer Mohammed Ba, who was one of the main suspects in the murder of baby Pendo. For now, we'll leave it there. I remind you that this is Celeb Corner KE. Make sure you subscribe.